Hello, Peter here, your Pinoy Accountant. So in this video, papakita ko sa inyo kung paano ba kayo mag-file ng inyong 2551Q for the second quarter and you are opting the 8% or gusto nyo mag-zero file ng inyong 2551Q. So it's very easy. Open nyo lang yung inyong EBIR form. Yung latest version natin is 7.9.6. So dito sa profile, input nyo lang yung details niyo. So if this is your first time of using netong EBIR form, i-double check nyo lang sa inyong certificate of registration. Nandun nakalagay yung details na i-input natin dito sa profile. So, lagay nyo lang inyong TIN or your tax identification number. So, in our case, this is already our more than once na natin nagamit yung EBIR form. So, automatic niyang sinave yung ating profile. So, naka-indicate na dyan yung ating RDO code, line of business, our taxpayer's name, the registered address, zip code, telephone number, and the email address. So, double check nyo lang yung mga details na kailangan pa. So, dito na tayo sa list of BIR forms. So, again, 2551Q yung pipiliin natin. And version 2018. So, dito sa baba, 2551Q version 2018. So, i-click ninyo and then click nyo itong fill up na button. And then, okay. So, hintayin natin mag-load. So, ito, nag-load na. So, yung 2551Q, actually, if non-VAT kayo, you are really required to file itong 2551Q for the quarterly percentage tax return. So, magkaiba ito sa inyong income tax return. So, kapag non-VAT, dalawa yung atin. May income tax return tayo and may quarterly percentage tax return. So, yung mga nag-opt ng 8%, ayan, if nag-8% kasi kayo, exempted na kayo sa 2551Q or wala na kayong percentage tax. But, in most cases, yung mga taxpayers kahit nag-opt na ng 8%, they would prefer to file still itong 2551Q because may tendency kasi kahit nag-opt kayo ng 8%, doon sa system ng BIR, sa tax type nyo, lalabas pa din yung 2551Q. So may tendency na mag-a-appear siya as an open case if you will get your case monitoring. So maging open case siya kahit nag 8% kayo, and yung 2551Q is hindi kayo nag-file. So, yung iba is ginagawa is nagzi-zero file na lang. So, yun yung purpose kung bakit nagzi-zero file yung ibang mga taxpayers. Personally, ito yung preferred ko. Nagzi-zero file ako for the 2551Q so that hindi siya mag-a-appear as open case. Because medyo hassle. I mean, it would take time to clear yung mga open cases. Kailangan nyo pang mag-explain kay BIR na nag 8% kayo. Kailangan nyo pa i-present yung proof na nag 8% kayo. So, to avoid those yung mga ganun na encounter or to lessen yung hindi na natin kailangan i-close or i-clear yung mga open cases natin. So, this is an option for you is to file itong zero sales dito sa ating quarterly percentage tax return. So, ito, let's fill out. So, number 1 for the year. So, yung pipili natin is calendar. So, kapag individual taxpayer tayo, calendar lang yung option natin. So, yung fiscal, if you are a corporation, ayan, may option kayo na fiscal yung ating, ang inyong taxable year. But in our case, ayan, individual taxpayer, calendar lang tayo. And then, December, yan yung end ng calendar year, December. And for the year, so i-double check nyo, 2026 yung pina-file natin ngayon. Yung iba dyan, hindi napapalitan. Yung iba, 2024, 2025. So, i-double check nyo because yan yung common error ng ating mga taxpayer. So, for the quarter, ayan, second quarter na yung ipa-file natin for today. Amended return, no. So, number of sheets, ayan, ilagay nyo lang 0. And then, dito sa part 1, the background information, i-double check nyo lang again ano yung mga details pa na kailangan natin fill outan. So, number 6, ayan, yung TIN, nandyan na, RDO code, the taxpayer's name, the registered address, nandyan na, zip code, contact number, and the email address. So, dito na tayo sa number 12. Are you availing of the tax relief under special law? So, again, in most cases, no yan. And then 12A, leave it blank because no yung pinili natin for the number 12. So, in most cases, no naman talaga yan. And then, sa 12A, leave it blank. So, number 13, ayan. So, if this is your second time of filing your 2551Q for the taxable year, ha? I mean, this is the second quarter na. So, kapag nakapag-file na kayo ng first quarter, hindi nyo na kailangan pumili ng option dito. Whether you are graduated income tax rate or nag 8% kayo. So again, yung option na yan sa first filing lang ninyo ng 2551Q available. Kapag second time na ninyo, wala na tayong pipiliin dito. So if nag 8% kayo nung previous quarter, ayan, so you opted in for the 8%. So kapag 8%, again, zero yung ating 2551Q or the quarterly percentage tax. So ayan, so let's proceed. The part 2 is the total tax payable. So, zero pa lang yan because wala pang data yung ating sa page 2, yung basis ng ating percentage tax. So, i-click natin tong button na next. Ayan, so dito sa page 2, so schedule 1. So, yung ATC na pipiliin natin, again, if non-VAT tayo, PT010. Ayan. So, dito sa taas. And then, automatic siya, yung tax rate niya is 3%. So, to zero file, ayan, it's very easy lang yan sa taxable amount. Yung ilalagay natin is just zero. Ayan, zero lang yung taxable amount natin because it's either nag 8% kayo, so zero lang yung ating quarterly percentage tax or zero talaga yung ating sales. For example, yung mga iba dyan, yung first kaka-register lang for example ng kanilang business and wala pa silang sales, ayan, zero lang yung ilagay nyo dyan. So that zero lang yung ating quarterly percentage tax. So, ganun lang kadali. So again, let's go back to page 1. Click nyo itong previous the button. Ayan, so balik tayo sa page 1. So the total tax payable, again, zero lang yung mga amounts na makita nyo dito. Ayan, the tax due, zero. Ayan, tax credit or payment, if applicable lang yan, zero din. And then, dito sa mga penalties, if within the prescribed period pa tayo nakapag-file, so zero lang yung ating mga penalties. If beyond na, beyond the deadline, again, yung deadline na to is July 25. If beyond na kayo nan, ipapakompute yan sa inyong RDO, yung inyong mga penalties. And again, yung July 25, I think it falls on a Saturday. So yung deadline nun is may extend sa Monday, sa next business day. But in my case, hindi ko na iniisip yan because paiba-iba kasi yung ating calendar, di ba? So, kapag sinabing July 25, ayun, pinafile ko na on or before. Actually, before the deadline, ayan, mag-file na tayo so that makakaiwas tayo dito sa mga penalties. Ayan. So, zero lang yan. And then, that's it. We are done. So, you click yung validate na button. Ayan, validation successful. Click nyo OK. And then save ninyo. Ayan. And then print ninyo so that may copy kayo nung final na return na inyong sinubmit. Ayan. So, click nyo itong submit final copy. This is the last steps na tayo. Ayan. So, lalabas to. Please ensure that you have internet and valid email address so that hindi kayo magkaka-problem. So, that submit successful yon. So, i-double check nyo na may internet kayo. So, are you sure you want to submit? Click nyo OK. And then this is the revised terms of service agreement. Ayan, you can read it here, yung full agreement. And then click nyo itong OK. So pag click nyo yung OK, dalawang instance lang yan. Either failed yung pag-submit ninyo and submit successful. So kapag failed, ayan, ulitin nyo lang yung steps na submit final copy na button until such time na lalabas yung submit submit successful na prompt. Ayan, so click natin itong OK. Ayan. So, lumabas ito, submit successful, subject to validation by BIR. So, after nito, you can go to your email kasi may tax return receipt confirmation email naman kayong matatanggap doon. So, i-print nyo yun, i-print din ninyo yon so that may proof of filing kayo. And then, ito, i-screenshot na din to ninyo because sometimes, hindi kayo nakaka-receive nung tax return receipt confirmation sa email. So, pwede nyo i-verify sa inyong RDO if na-receive ba talaga yung inyong sinubmit na tax return. So from here, dahil zero filing tayo, wala tayong tax due, so wala tayong payments. So yun lang ating video for today. Ayan, so we just talked about kung paano nyo ba i-file itong 2551Q for those 8% or those who have zero sales. Ayan, so napakadali lang. So all you need to do, again, zero lang yung ilagay nyo sa taxable amount kasi zero yung ating sales and you are exempted for the 2551Q or the quarterly percentage tax kung nag 8% kayo. So again, thank you very much sa mga nag-like, comment, and nag-subscribe, nag-share sa ating video. And sa mga nag-send ng support, ayan, super thank you. Na-appreciate yung pag-support nyo sa ating channel. And if you would want to download, may mga templates tayo, may mga files tayo for free. You can go to our website www.pinoyaccountant.com/download. And if you would want to send your support, again, you can go to our website, www.pinoyaccountant.com/donate. Ayan. Super thank you again sa mga nag-send ng support and sa mga nag-comment. Ayan. I'll do my best to answer all your questions. And yun. So again, thank you very much and I'll see you again in our next videos.